Okay, so here we go again. Some more Space Pilgrim episode 4. So we gotta talk to what's his name?
This must be Emmett's room.
Yeah. Yes, I'm still doing the weird voices. Who's this? Whence came you?
Well, that's a long story, actually.
That is not the correct answer. Do not waste my time, Seeker. Okay.
You must be Captain Pilgrim. You look just like your dad described you. Well, I usually look better when I'm not fresh out of solitary confinement. We've got a new room set up for you right over here. There. Next to where you just came in. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Okay, then. Is this him?
Excuse me, are you Lekin?
Yes, that is my name.
Mary said I should speak to you. She said and you even used to work with Dr. Enver Balik.
That too is correct.
There's something wrong with Emmett. The android he created, I was hoping you might be able to help us fix him.
Yes, I have been aware of this. The android has been of concern for some time. Now, first we must find out exactly what Emmett has done to himself, which part of his programming has been altered. Without knowing that, I cannot hope to reverse it. Okay, so we gotta find Emmett, I guess. What is worth more than life?
Hello to you too?
Bah! You do not yet know the answer to my question. Off with you! Okay, well, your eternity? Pretty sure?
Nice! A lamp? I look forward to sleeping in this bed, but not just yet.
So, this is my room, I guess. So... Okay. So we gotta find Emmett. There he is.
Colonel!
It's good to see you up and about, Pilgrim. We were all very concerned.
Oh, I'm fine, Colonel. Never felt better.
Excellent. We're going to need your help in the fight right ahead.
What fight exactly? Nobody has been very forthcoming about that.
Well, it's a highly secret and sensitive operation, as I'm sure you will both understand. We're planning a direct assault on Callisto. I don't know if it's Callisto, because usually some words that have two L's next to each other, two L's, like this, usually have a yes sound. And stuff like tortilla, Jack headquarters.
What? That's suicide! You're not wrong, Captain. The rebel fleet is small and ramshackle, so we need to return the odds in our favor. How do we manage that? If this attack is going to be a success, we are going to need to disable certain elements of their defensive system.
Your vessel, Quicksilver, is now capable of approaching undetected and teleporting a small number of operatives to the base. Goodness. Each of these operatives will have a target, something they must disable or destroy to help our assault.
But even the complete destruction of Callisto would not significantly harm the Council. They will recover soon.
This is about making a statement, Sabina, showing our strength and drawing others to join our cause. Once we are powerful enough, we can demand a new galactic constitution, once that is fair to all citizens. I think I said once. Very wrong.
Interesting. What? You think they can eventually they can actually pull this off? The First Galactic War is a war for independence. There was never any chance of the Council agreeing to those terms. However, this is not impossible.
As I said, we will need your help. You are the captain of Quicksilver, and we cannot do this without that ship.
Of course. We're with you, Colonel. What's one more suicide mission anyways?
Excellent. Now I think you should both get some rest. You're going to need it.
There's something I need to do first, but thanks for the advice, Colonel.
Okay.
So, back in the cell again, Tarjay. Was it worth it? That remains to be seen. If that android of yours gets his way, it won't be in here for long. Actions have consequences. You of all people should know that. Oh, I do. If I ever get out of your life, I have a few consequences in mind for the two of you.
I don't think you're ever getting out, dude. Yeah. So, okay, I guess let's talk to Emmett real quick.
Is there something you need, Captain? I'm just wondering what we're going to do with Tarjay now. Once I have finished my calibrations here, I intend to execute her. What? He is a criminal, Captain. I don't care, we don't just execute people, do we? We operate under the protocols established during the first rebellion on Adroa.
Or however you say it.
That gives us full authority to execute prisoners of war. Otherwise, they are a drain on our resources. A drain on our... Emmett, do you hear yourself? Yes, Captain, my auditory systems are working perfectly. Excuse me while I must return to my work. We have to stop him. The Onaman would never have executed an unarmed prisoner, whether it was within protocols or not. I agree, an android who has not been programmed with the first law is dangerous enough. That android also lacks a conscience, then danger is much greater. I just need to figure out how to get him back to normal.
Okay, then. Pictured you as being taller.
I'm on duty right now, so I can't talk to you. If I wasn't on duty, I would say what great honor it is to meet you, Captain Pilgrim.
Well, you just did. Didn't I tell you to get some rest, Pilgrim? Well.
Emmett is planning to execute Tarjay. Can't you do something about that?
I'm afraid not. What he says is true. He is acting with regulations. He's doing things by the book now, and the book has more authority than I do.
Well, crap!
Indeed, Pilgrim, indeed. So I guess we gotta find a way to stop him from, killing Tarjay.
I might have some test questions for you. Shoot! What are the regulations about keeping pets on board a starship? Cats, for example. That depends. Has your cat had all its vaccinations? Zubar and Niels don't really get along. You mean that thing could be riddled with disease? That might have been worth mentioning. Nah, cat diseases don't affect humans, silly. Okay, you and I are going to have some biology lessons when this is all over. Any more questions? What regulations govern the use of teleporters? As far as living organisms are involved, it's strongly discouraged. Based on past experiences, I can see why.
Sorry if my girl voice is giving y'all a bunch of brain problems, cause, well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles,
What does the regulation say about executing prisoners? Does this have something to do with Tarjay? It does. Emmett wants to kill her. I thought that may be the case. He's going by the book, Captain. If a prisoner of war is considered dangerous enough, a decision can be made to execute them. As far as I understand, Emmett has the authority. Dang it! Any more questions? I might think of some later. Sounds good.
Okay. Zubar. Alright, so, do we talk to people here?
Well, hey, you're Captain Pilgrim, right? Yes, the one and only. Private Huanga.
I don't know how you say that.
At your service. It's great to finally meet you. Your picture was all over the news for a while there. It's a bit like being a celebrity. Yeah, shame I don't look like one. I don't know about that, Captain. If I may speak freely, I think you're even prettier in person. Thanks. Let me know if you need anything at all, Captain.
I couldn't. I was trying to do. I was trying to do a certain voice, but I couldn't do it. Bah, can't you see I'm working here? Or am I supposed to drop everything and just because the base here wants to chat? My work is no less important than yours, you know. Your rogues would be nothing without someone turning the screws. But whose face will be plastered all over the history books? Not mine, that's for sure. Nobody remembers those who work tirelessly in the background, the forgotten foot soldiers. Ugh, you better just let me go. Get on with it.
You're space hero? Not a bad job title. You should have some business cards made.
Okay.
I'm John, this is Sabina. Oh, I know who you are. And it's nice to meet you. I'm Sarah. And the grumpy old man over there is Jonah. We're the chief mechanics around here. If your starship ever needs a tune-up, we're the ones that wants to ask. Have you always been the mechanic? Sure, why do you ask? It's the scar, right? You usually see it among grunts and flyboys. I'm kind of proud of it. Really, you even see has a little war story behind it. A stray service pipe took a shine to me while I was trying to kickstart a damaged quantum drive. Secondary charge had blown down the core and was operating at 0.1%. Darn jackals were sure they had it stranded, but I got the thing running, even with one eye drowning in blood. Must have darn near crapped themselves when we blasted off right in front of them, like Lazarus from the tomb. Well, that's a pretty good story. Yeah, I wish I could say my work here it was as exciting. So far, my day has been trying to get the fuel station over there to stop leaking. Finally cracked it, I think. Otherwise, we better get back to work.
Okay. Well, too bad we couldn't tell her about Emmett. I don't know what I'm doing. So... Okay, what do we do? Well, I guess we gotta go get rest if I had to guess. Well, actually, I don't think we can. So we figure out what's up with Emmett. Darn it. Well, I don't know. I guess we have to find a certain book, if I had to guess. Game of Galactic Hospital, which apparently really sucks. Yeah. Maybe we have to check Emmett's room, actually. That could be something.
Maybe just a quick peek? Person log entry, 20137. I can't do it. I just can't. Our mission was a success, and the armaments have been recovered, but what had to be done to get them? The things I had to do. Many of these council soldiers are not evil people. They are doing what they believe is right. So how can I justify slaughtering them by the dozen? I can't go out there again, at least not in my current state. Fortunately, I had predicted these sorts of issues, and I have contingency plan, or however you say that. It's time to remove the anima chip. Personal log entry 20138. Today I intercepted another shipment. There was some resistance. Enemy casualties 38. Message end. Oh, Emmett. He chose the most logical solution to his problem. I suppose that's what he was designed to do. Unfortunately, he altered his design in the process. We need to make this right. I quite agree.
Okay.
I listened to a recording on Emmett's console. He spoke about removing something called the anima chip.
Ah, of course. Dr. Brawley installed that chip into every artificial intelligence he ever created. I never quite understood its functioning, but he said he used it to it gave that their humanity.
So how do we restore it?
It's simple enough. It's a simple enough operation. However, if removed it, then it must have been causing problems. I think I know exactly what those problems were. The chip will require modification before it is reinstalled. You must find a copy of the anima chip to work with. Without that, I can do nothing. Okay. So we need to find a copy of the anima chip. So I don't know where that would be. Could it be on the desk somewhere? Maybe not. Give me a second, Colonel.
That's the boxiest box I ever did see.
What the heck does that mean? Okay, well, then. Okay. So what did I just pick up? Screwdriver. So, where do we... So then... Okay, I think that's just a mouse on his desk. Wow. I guess that means we can buy this. Looks like shuttle fuel. What? I don't... okay. Okay, whatever, Alexis. Alexis on fire. Okay, so... Can you use the screwdriver on them? Yeah, they used it to gouge an eye out. That looks like a pencil, like a colored pencil. You guys probably can't tell. Let me try zooming in. Like, look at that. Does that not look like... Honestly, does that not look like a colored pencil, dude? And stuff. You know, you got the blue like cylinder. Yeah, you got this little I don't actually know what color the part of that part of a pencil is. And then they got like a little blue point right here. Looks so much like one. Okay. Okay. I'm not too sure what we use this on. I don't know why you said blub blub. Blub blub. Yeah. I don't know where we find that at. Is that Shanti? No. I forget what I was gonna. I forget what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how many of y'all saw my little community tab post, but I'm going a couple. I've been going a couple of days without having sugar. And I've actually been doing pretty good. And yeah, me and my dad, we went out, got some stuff, got some French onion sun chips, which I don't know if I would really entirely call sun chips healthy, but they can't. But I mean, they have some stuff that's good for you, so yeah. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah. We also got some sugar-free popsicles as well, which we also got this soda cut. I'm not sponsored by it, but I'm not sponsored by Sun Chips either. But I don't even know who makes Sun Chips, honestly. But dang it, what was I gonna say? Yeah. We also got this soda that not sponsored by it, but it's called like Poppy or something. I don't know. You've probably seen the advertising on YouTube and stuff. It's like it's supposed to be like a healthier pop. It's only got like 5 grams of sugar, which is not bad. Not bad for soda, because compared to like, it's not bad compared to like Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, Fanta, Pepsi, Sprite, Dr Pepper. All the bigger sodas that are way more unhealthy. Mountain Dew is easily the most probably the most unhealthiest soda ever. Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, the popsicles are gonna taste a little different, but I'm sure they're still gonna be good and stuff. Well, frick you, bro. Frick you, Jonah. Um. I don't know. Is there like a copy? Is there like a place area where you can copy things? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I'm probably gonna go back. I think I'm probably gonna go back to sugar probably either tomorrow or the day after. Stuff. I just wanted to do this because I want to try to not have as much sugar as normal because I'm still fairly young. I'm 22, but I don't really want I don't really want diabetes or any of that stuff. So I want to as I get older I want to try and be healthier. So yeah. Yeah. So yeah. The reason why is because I say tomorrow is because Tomorrow's the 4th of July, and might be going over to my aunt's tomorrow. Well, we'll go to one of my relatives tomorrow. Or we're going to Silver Park, I don't know. See fireworks and stuff. Then again, I don't know if we will, because I hear it's supposed to storm tomorrow, so... Yeah. Also, today's my mom's birthday, so... Wish her happy birthday in the comment section. If you'd like, so... Yeah. Yeah. Ohio has been having, like a freaking heat advisory lately, and... Quite frankly, I can't wait till it's freaking over, because... Oh, I freaking hate the heat, dude. You know, I don't tolerate the heat too well, and it makes it really uncomfortable to sleep as well, so... Can't wait till the heat is done. I'm down. Yeah. I feel like I should give the Energizer to, hold on one sec. Okay, wait. Let me go... No, not here, let me go to, let me speak to...
Say, do you have something called the anima chip inside of you? Of course, Dr. Bala can install that chip into all of his creations. Can we, borrow it? I'm afraid not. Without the anima chip, I cannot safely fulfill my duties as a medical droid. Darn! If you can bring me a data chip, then I can copy it for you. With the permission of my owner, of course. Your owner being the doctor over there. Affirmative. Where am I going to find a data chip? From another droid, perhaps. I apologize that I am currently using all my internal parts. I am possibly bursting with data. I know how that feels. Yeah. Gotta do that robot voice for him. I like that robot voice more than, like the typical modern one. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I guess. Yeah. So. Gosh dang, okay, I need to turn the AC on, dude. It is freaking hot in here. It's gonna drown out the game and also my voice a little bit, so you're gonna have to deal with that. So we have to so we have to finally distract him. How do we do that? Oh man. Okay, so what do we do? I don't know how to distract him. Keep in mind, y'all, I am very bad at figuring out what to do in these games.
need your droid to copy one of his data chips for me. He won't do it without your permission.
I see. It seems like a very good opportunity to ask you to do something for me. One good turn deserves another, after all.
Go on.
I understand that Colonel Michael Kane holds you both rather high, both in rather high regard. Perhaps you can convince him to do what I cannot. Come in for a medical exam.
The Colonel is reviewing using medicals?
Apparently, he has an irrational fear of doctors. It is quite common, especially among men.
And now you used to think he was brave. Well, we'll see what we can do.
Very good. Once you've done all that, I will allow my droid to do as you wish. Okay.
Doctor says you're refusing to go in for a medical. Is that true?
That interfering little. You can tell him once again that there is nothing wrong with me. I am a picture of health, and have no need of him. And he needn't think that he can change my mind by getting you involved.
There's nothing to fear from medical professionals, you know. He is only trying to do his best.
His time would be better spent helping those who actually need it. This conversation is over.
I don't think he's going to listen to reason. Apparently not. However, there are always other ways to convince men like him.
How so? So how do we do this? Okay.
Say, are there any regulations about medical exams? Of course, every operative is required to submit to frequent medical exams. That's in the book. Aha! That's good news. I doubt the Colonel would like to be caught breaking his law of regulations. Yes, thanks, Ashanti. You're welcome.
Gosh. Let's go this door. My goodness.
Are you aware, Colonel, that you are in direct violation of military regulations?
What the heck are you talking about, Pilgrim?
Every operative is required to submit to routine medical examinations at the discretion of their doctor. Sound familiar?
Alright, Pilgrim, you win. You can tell that darn doctor that I will come to see him once I have completed my duties here.
It is for your own good, Colonel. It wasn't easy, but we convinced the doctor to come in for his medical.
Excellent. I do wish he wouldn't make things so difficult. I appreciate your help, though. Jax, you may copy the data that these two require.
Thank you, Doctor. Welcome back. Have you found the data chip?
Now you're working on it.
Crap. Okay, so we still have to do something about the doctor. Well, we still have to do something about this butt wipe over here. Yeah. I imagine he has the data chip.
Is that leaking again? Better clean up and take another look at it.
But we just caused one over here. So... Okay. Okay, well, apparently we were supposed to, go over here. Well, we're supposed to do one of these things. Well, at least it's not as loud with that. What the? Did you do that, Sarah?
Does it look like I did that?
Must be an engine malfunction. I had to run some tests from the cockpit. Alright. There, all done.
That didn't take long.
Thank you. I am extremely efficient.
Now we just need Lecan to modify this chip for Emmett.
Okay.
I have a copy of the anima chip.
Oh, let me take a look. Oh yes, just as I thought.
What is it?
The chip contains a series of moral principles, core beliefs if you will. However, the beliefs are rather simplistic. Dr. Bullock was a scientist, not a philosopher. I believe I can update this chip so that Emmett can do his job while also preserving his humanity. Oh, it will take a little time. Meanwhile, perhaps you could benefit from a similar process yourself.
You want me to put a chip in my head?
Yeah. That, as a Christian, that sounds, vaguely familiar to a certain Mark. Not quite. Go and talk to Alexis and Marcus. My fellow priests. See if you can answer their questions. Perhaps they will have some new wisdom for you, or perhaps not. Come and see me afterwards. My task should be finished by then. Okay, so this is Alexis. I think your eternity is probably a little more important than your life. No, where you'll spend an eternity in after you die, basically. Okay, now is this the other person? No. Okay, Marcus. Is that the guy in here? Yes, it is. I don't think that's accurate to real life. How would that even work? I don't know. Don't supernovas like cause don't supernovas create like stars or something? I feel like I remember something like that. Or like pretty much any kind of like explosion from a star. I don't really know. Okay.
Say, Emma, would you mind if we did a little maintenance on you?
As far as I'm aware, Captain, neither you or Miss White are qualified military engineers. I'm an extremely expensive piece of hardware, and I'm not for tinkering with.
Okay.
I wonder who could be qualified to perform a medical procedure on a droid. Darn if I know.
Let's see. Let's talk to this guy first. Okay. So he's gonna install that into Emmett.
That sounds like something that can wait until after the execution. You know the importance of regular hardware checks as well as I do, Emmett. Do you remember my language banks were corrupted due to poor maintenance? The doctor almost had to learn Swahili. Oh, very well. The access panel is on the back of my skull. Work quickly, please. There, the operation is complete. Thank you for your diligence. I will now continue with the task at hand.
Is he still gonna do it?
Something wrong, Emmett?
What am I doing? There's no need for me to do this. Is there to take your life? It's certainly not what Dr. Bullock would have done.
Finally! Welcome back, Emmett.
It seems I have a lot more new information to process. I will need a few moments.
Not going to get some rest, Gail? Yeah, I suppose I should. It's about time. I'm going to get something to eat. Hey, thanks for your help.
It's a pleasure to be of service, Captain Pilgrim.
How's Emmett? I've done all I can do for him. I hope he'll be okay. Hope so too, Gil. We need him if our mission is to succeed. Anyway, I'm gonna get some rest. Yes, the last night before the final battle. Calm before the storm. I suppose the only question is whether you'll be spending the night alone. Aaron, what do you mean by that? Sabrina's a difficult one to read, but even she can't hide her emotions all the time. Her feelings for you to run even deeper than you might think. Oh, tomorrow's mission will be dangerous. Tonight is the night to decide how deeply your own feelings run. I'm sure you already know the answer, Gil. What the heart tells you. Hey, thank you, Amari.
I should probably say Mary instead of Amari, but I've just called her that. Also,
This bed looks pretty inviting right now.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off again. Okay. Well, it is time. 0 hour. I'm sure I don't need to remind the four of you that the fate of this entire operation depends on upon your actions.
Sheesh, what a way to relieve the pressure, Colonel. What will you three be doing while we're out there?
Once you have I've teleported down to Callisto, I will be leading the rebel fleet in the assault. During our attack, Ashanti will be leading a team of commandos on a rescue mission to Prison Station 13.
Should be easy enough. The Jackals will be too preoccupied to mount any kind of serious defense of the station. Myself and the others of my church will be assisting in the medical wing of the rebel flagship. Have faith that you are ready for the task ahead. Everything that has come before will be leading to this moment. When we are as one, there is nothing we can not accomplish. I guess we'll see you on the other side.
Okay. Entering orbit. So far, there's no signs that anyone on Callisto knows we're here.
What sort of sign should we expect? A missile up our collective butts?
Mind your language, young lady. Is that Sabina?
So, are we ready? Well, Sabina, that's a fashion statement if I ever saw one. It really accentuates your shoulders.
Technicians out on Callisto often wear environment suits like this one. They will allow us to move around the base undetected, so as long as we don't draw attention to ourselves.
Did you write for the objectives for me one last time, Emmett?
Certainly, Captain. As soon as their rebel fleet appears on their radar, the Jackals will do for fiends. Scramble their fighters, activate their turrets, and raise their shields. We're going to infiltrate their base and individually stop these fiends from happening. Miss White will be teleported down to the hangar base, where she will find a way to stop the fighters from launching. Meanwhile, I will infiltrate command and control and somehow disable the defensive turrets. Your mission, Captain, will be to shut down the shields from the power center of the base. Once you have accomplished your mission, activate your handheld beacon, and you will be teleported back to Quicksilver.
Right, got it.
Miss White will be the first to go.
Lucky me. Make it back safe, Sabrina. You should know me better than to worry about me, Gal. Whenever you're ready, droid.
Initializing.
I didn't end up in space, so I suppose that qualifies as a good start. Quicksilver, do you read me?
Loud and clear.
I seem to be in a strange room of sort.
Whatever. Just a moment. We can use the beacon to verify your location. Excellent. You're in the right sector of the base. You should find one of the hangar bays outside.
Good. I'll be in touch once I figure out a way to sabotage these fighters.
Stay safe. All right. Okay, I got a battery. Bruh. Okay, there's a droid right there. You're looking for the next door along.
I am.
You're here to help fix the faulty cargo teleporter, right? Correct? Next door along.
What's for this one?
Munitions room. Technicians aren't authorized to go in here. Last door in the corridor is the briefing room and the barracks. So don't go snooping around in either.
In this room, that sounds useful. First, I need to get rid of the guard without causing any noise or commotion.
Okay. Okay, what was his voice again?
Didn't know. Oh, they were sending something else. Nielsen? That's the second in technician Nielsen. Let's keep some formalities, shall we? Do I know you?
No, I was told that.
No, I was told to look for you. I don't know how to do it.
Are you here? Your door says where'd the cargo? Oh, teleporter. Pah!
Figures they don't even trust me to do such mental tasks as by myself. As it happens, I have already found the likely source of the problem. Something in the sector of the base is draining an unusual amount of power. Perhaps you can make yourself useful and go find out what it is. I am one of those idiot flyboys in the barracks to blame.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't know, I'm just gonna stick with the female voice.
I found the teleporter is going to be useful.
Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop here for now, so hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.